So good morning. It is a Monday and yeah, it's been raining, but I've been for a run. I've done the 13 mile. Didn't take my phone with me though, just because, yeah, I didn't want it to get soaked. But today's a fragrance film again. What are we doing today? Well, I am saying thank you to you. We looked at the past recently where I went back to my old job, reviewed fragrances, and also I went sort of back to the past for trying to make the session relevant recently. But of course, I've been saying over the last few weeks, thank you so much to everyone for all the good comments. And I had a few things in mind because obviously we're getting near 100 subscribers. I want to do something a bit special, so we're going to do a few things today essentially. And obviously I'll wait till I get home for that. But essentially I'm going to do a little trip to Argos later. I'm hoping it's not going to rain. I bought some things, and one of the things I want to do, or a couple of the things from it, are going to be as a thank you to you as well. So hopefully they'll be coming up in future videos, and we'll look at one today as well. And also we're going to do some fragrance art. Yes, fragrance art. What does that mean? Well, you would have seen that fragrances and stuff have been used during the war for sort of artistic licenses, whether that's been making perfume bottles or anything along those lines. That, you know, we don't really think of fragrance as art particularly at times, but I'm going to try and write thank you using the sprays. See if I can sort of spray the atomizer gently enough to write thank you, and yeah, you'll see that a little bit later on. So I'm going to do my workout, and yeah, today's all about you. Is to say thank you to everyone for your nice comments, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Okay, finally back, soaking wet, but that's all right because it's time to do our perfume art in a minute. But before that, I want you to have a little guess. What have I actually bought from Argos? Because there's a few things I've just bought, to be honest. I don't know what I've bought them. You'll laugh at when you see those things later on as well. But I've bought two things I'm actually going to use for my videos. Now, one is a sort of fragrance-related item, but it's not a perfume. So have a little guess. What sort of fragrance, smelly thing might I've bought, which we might use it, well, we will use in some videos. And the other thing isn't fragrance related, but we're going to use it in the fragrances as well. Have a guess. I just need to have a complete random guess and tell me what your guess was in the comments. And obviously you'll see that. You'll see in this video what it is. But yeah, I want you to tell me what you actually guessed before you find out what it is later on in this video. But I've bought something else that's very, very strange. So can't wait to show you. And yeah, they will be used in quite a lot of the videos we do. So yeah, I'm sure you'll look forward to that. Well, I'll look forward to it. I'm being a bit selfish. It's all about me, isn't it, all the time? But no, today it's all about you. So perfume art. What are we doing? What does this mean? I kind of half explained it on my walk down, but essentially what I've done, I've just had a little look at my fragrance collection. Now what I've done, I want to essentially write thank you to all of you on this. I've essentially stapled a couple of bits of paper together, and we're going to see if I can get the atomizer to spray really gently so I can almost write it as thank you with the words itself. So that's going to be the mission, but I have to find some fragrances that have quite kind of a darker juice. So the ones I've got here, Dupe, obviously that's quite a nice strong sort of purpley pink colour. This one I think is the one that's going to be really good, double espresso. Look how dark that juice is, it's really, really dark. I don't know if I'd want to spray it on a white t-shirt. And Bentley for Men Intense, we've got that one there. And yeah, I think I'll try and find a couple more, maybe Aramis, maybe Obsession. We'll just see what happens. This may go awfully wrong, but I want to be nice and genuine today. I'd love, to be honest, to name you all individually, but I'm always worried about missing people out. So yeah, I'm going to somehow make this, we're going to do a thank you fragrance sort of poster, essentially. And yeah, I'm just really interested in how the atomizers will behave for this. First things first, I think I'm going to spray just a general piece of A4 paper just to see how it comes out, just to see if it is actually going to make the paper look a little bit darker. So let's start with double espresso, which is the one I have the most hope for. So, bit of A4 paper. First one, I'm just going to spray it just to see how it kind of looks, and then I'm just going to see if I can kind of, it's like graffiti the sort of paper as well. So, a bit closer. See, now this is really interesting because obviously, as I said, it's a really dark juice, but actually on paper, wow, that's super strong, that coffee. Wow, super strong. But actually you can see it's almost just gone see-through, so we might be able to use any sort of fragrance here, actually, looking at that. Look how see-through that's gone. So yeah, okay, that's interesting. Let's see if I can just sort of gently spray the fragrance down. Not really. I don't know how thank you's going to go. Let's see how gently I can spray Dupe. Oh, it's really hard. Okay, that one's not bad. You can see that one just dripping down the paper here. Right, I think we should give it a go then. Let's see how this turns out. I'm not sure if it's gonna going to look great, but surely I can do better than that. So yeah, going to go down onto my fitness mat and yeah, we'll give it a try. Oh, actually, this looks a bit more pink now. Oh, this isn't going to plan. That's terrible, Harry. Right, one thing I've realised, don't lie on the floor. I'm going to have to stand this one up. Right, I've done the T. The T is in the top. Can you see it? Right. H. Come on, fragrance. Come on, dupe. Come on. H. That looks a bit better, doesn't it? So, it's not gone really well. I do apologise. I do have to apologise for this, but it is starting to dry out. And yeah, my exclamation mark's a little bit high, but can you see? Thank you there. So the T there, the H there, the very smudged A. A was really hard. N, K, and then I sort of did a half exclamation mark here, but I hope you can see the K there. And there's the sort of bottom of the exclamation mark. And actually the U's came out quite well on the bottom there. So there is a thank you from me to you using dupe as art. I'm going to make it a little look, well, I'm going to add a couple of other bits now as well. It is starting to look a little bit like nothing again, isn't it? Yeah, it's drying out and it's looking a mess. So what have I got here? Well, I've got more things from Lush, because obviously if you've been watching my videos, Lush has been a huge part of that. So this one here, Lush Repeat. This was an award-winning foot balm, by the way. It's so good. Didn't do very well on the layering video, but I'm going to put that there. And we're going to make the exclamation mark stand out a little bit more. So just to show you how colourful this orange is and how thick this foot cream is. There we go. I just felt we needed a bit of colour. This looks like a dirty protest. What am I doing? Right, there's a bit of colour there. We've got a bit of orange on it. So what else am I going to add? Well, what we'll do for the thank part, I'm going to add one of these fresh face masks. So these are fresh face masks by Lush. This one's called Autumn Date. My mum got it for me recently. So essentially, if you used up 5 pots with Lush, like these, take them back to the shop, you get a free one of these. So yeah, definitely recommend doing that. They're very much all about sustainability. Thought I'd use another Lush product, which I have done a little review on in the past as well. Rose Jam. This is an amazing shower gel. Now, again, until I bought Lush shower gels, I honestly didn't consider how important they are and how easily they are to waste. Some shower gels I have, I tend to spend £2-3 on them. This one is about £15-16. That's ridiculous, isn't it? That's expensive. You use half as much. This is so much thicker. Normally with shower gels, you just tip them up and the whole thing falls out, doesn't it? Look, that takes ages to come down. It's literally like syrup. It is so strong, and you don't have to use very much. And you can actually smell it after you've come out the shower. It almost just acts like a fragrance. Are you ready to see the finished product? All that effort, all these products I've used that you've obviously seen in my fragrance videos. I've made my fragrance art, and I think it's come out well. The dupe, Rose Jam, face creams, foot balms, all those things. This is your thank you poster from me. There you go. You've got dupe, you've got a Lush face cream, you've got Rose Jam, shower gel and foot balm and hand creams and all sorts. Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? That's the sort of thing someone would make at primary school. But that's okay, because I've got another thank you gift. As you know, it is time to head to Argos. Yes, it's raining. Yes, it's windy. But that's not what this video is about. We're not moaning today. This is a thank you video. And ultimately, it's always like this anyway, isn't it? So, the next sort of thank you I wanted to say, this is one that none of you will really realise, but it's kind of something that happened a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, as you know, I started a new job recently. And yeah, it's a completely new thing for me. And I have to say, I'm not perfect. I'm still learning. I'm still in training. I expect to not be as good as I want to be. But I'm getting there and I'm getting better. And that's the main thing. And I'm enjoying it. But I did have a customer that wasn't very happy with me the other week. So this is, yeah, something that just happened. I completely understand why. Essentially, I've waited for my colleague to ask him a question because I wanted to serve the lady I was serving for, a lovely lady. But I wanted to make sure I did it right for her and also, obviously, in the interest of the business, making sure I didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, he was very much getting angry at me because he was waiting in the queue. And yeah, I just was waiting for my colleague to finish with his customer. Anyway, so obviously time went by, he was getting impatient. And to be fair, the other lady eventually sort of came in and stepped in. And bless her, she kind of fought my corner for me because I was very apologetic. Obviously, I was getting quite nervous and I felt like everything I was doing, I was being judged from there as well. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. But I wanted really just to say thank you to those of you that won't have seen this. But obviously, I've had a lot of comments. There was a comment in the video I did that day. So I went on my lunch break after it, feeling a little bit shaken up, a bit down. But I read a comment, and it was someone said, and again, I don't want to name any names, so I don't want to forget any of you. But it said along the lines of, really enjoyed this, bro. I think it said bro. You know, your fragrance stuff, some of the most original content on here, and yeah, keep up the good work. And do you know what, after my lunch, because I was sitting there, like I said, feeling a little bit down, a little bit upset, a little bit like I'm not sure if I'm up to it, that just cheered me up as well. So you don't realise sometimes some of the comments, when I read the comments or reply to you, normally it tends to be during a lunch break, or you know, when I'm doing something as well. And yeah, that's why I just wanted to say a little bit of an indirect thank you, really, because that's why your comments mean a lot to me. Sometimes if you're not having the best day, or you know something's happened in the day that upsets you, I'm always very grateful for the nice words that you all say. So yeah, that's the next thank you. Thankfully there's a bit of blue sky in front, so hopefully by the time I get to Argos it'll be dry. We're here. We are back. Look how big the bag is. I've got absolutely loads. And of course, I had to get myself some butter mints on the way back, because you know I love them. Anyway, moment of truth then. What have I bought? So essentially, Argos at the minute have got this like 3 for £20 mix and match. So I thought, why not go 6 for £40? Actually, it was a little bit cheaper than that. So I'm going to reveal the things I've just bought for myself. And yeah, please don't laugh. They're basically kids' items. They're kids' gifts. A little bit of nostalgia with some of them. So that's why I bought them. But just wanted them. There is a reason behind them. So the first thing I bought is a little kitchen lab. It's basically like 6 experiments here. But I like the idea that you could power a clock with an apple, write secret messages, and mix up colour-changing concoctions. So yeah, I thought that'd just be interesting. I could do that during a fitness fragrance review, couldn't I, in the kitchen when I nick my brother's fragrances? So, not fitness fragrance review, but you know what I mean, when I steal my brother's fragrances. So, that's the first thing. I have to say, I got a bit of a funny stare with this. They probably think this stuff was for like kids as presents for Christmas, but they really are for me. So what did I get then? Again, please don't laugh at the packaging. No, you have permission to. This is 6+ years. A sticker machine. I've actually bought a sticker machine. And yes, it's very girly, it's very kiddie. But essentially, the reason I bought that for myself is because, yeah, obviously Christmas is coming and I don't like licking envelopes. So I thought, why not just have some stickers? And that was a good price. Now these are, I don't know if anyone's ever heard of these, loom bands. Wow. There's a really heavy rain all of a sudden. But yeah, loom bands. Essentially, you make these bracelets. Kids used to make them for me all the time when I was at school. And they're really good. So I'm going to make a few of those ones as well. I'll show you that at some point. But yeah, just thought that was pretty cool. My mum wants one, so I thought I'd do that. Then the next one, 1, 2, 3. Just got to make sure I've actually got everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have got everything. Honestly, I've got so much stuff. So this is the fragrance related thing that we're going to do together. Okay, as my thank you to you. So it's not fragrances. Make your own bath bombs. Yes, make your own bath bombs. I don't know how bath bombs are made, but of course Lush, one of my favourite brands, as we said today, they do a lot of bath bombs, and we're going to make our own scented ones. So there's one that says lavender here, eucalyptus, yang yang, and pink lotus. So there's 6 different ones we can make here, and yeah, we'll do that together. We'll find out how to make bath bombs. So that was in the 3 for £20. And then the last thing, this is the nostalgia part of it for me. And I hope you know what these are. I had to buy 2 of these, so essentially I only wanted one, but couldn't get the other thing I wanted. Sea monkeys. Does anyone remember these? You get these little like monsters that you make. So essentially what you do is they're little, it's a pet. So what you do is you add this water purifier and then these eggs, and then in hopefully a few days' time, we'll have sea monkeys growing and living in here. And yeah, we're going to have these in the video, so we'll see how long they live. Hopefully they'll live a long time. I used to love these as a kid. And yeah, these are going to be named after, this is going to be our channel pet, essentially. We're now going to have a pet on the channel, which is going to be all these little sea monkeys. And we're going to call the town, the village they're living in. So they live in this thing here, which you'll see in another video at some point when I've made it all together. We're going to call it Dior. Yes, the Dior tank. And what that's going to basically say is don't imitate or replicate. So don't imitate or replicate me, because as you've just seen, I'm a little bit odd like that. And yeah, I'm very much a strange person, I guess. So yeah, you probably don't want to imitate or replicate me.
but we'll call it Dior because it's a fragrance channel, and yeah, we got to keep the fragrance theme because these are your pets as well as mine. So yeah, we're going to make bath bombs. We're going to have our own pets for the channel as well, and yeah, all the other kiddie bits are for me. What was I thinking? Have I gone mad? I think I went mad quite a long time ago when I started doing ultra marathons as well, to be honest. So yeah, that is everything. And that is it for today. So yeah, it's a bit of a bizarre one, of course. I've obviously done a thank you using sort of fragrance typed items or beauty type cosmetic type items. So that was my little thank you poster to you. Obviously told you a bit of a thank you story where again your comments you don't sometimes realise, but when you do say nice things, I maybe not having the best day or it might be loads of things going on and they really do cheer me up. I reply to all of them as well. And obviously we've been to Argos where you're going to have your own channel, well we're going to have our channel pets and yeah, we're going to make bath bombs. So again, it's really just to say thank you. This was a bit of a quirky video, I know, very odd one, but I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I look forward to making those videos soon as well. But of course, there'll always be the usual stuff: fitness fragrance reviews, Steele and Brothers fragrances, layering videos, whatever you really want to see. Please just let me know, because as I said, for me, this is just a hobby, and hopefully, as I said, if it's 1 hour in your day where you just sort of sit and watch these and you enjoy them, even better. But obviously, I'll keep doing them anyway. Try and do one every day, keep it going as much as I can. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you a lot for all your kind comments, and yeah, I'll catch you some more fragrance videos soon.